After a brief pause in doing videos due to some personal reasons, we are back trying creating some content from our gallery. Today in this video we are going to talk about this 60 by 45 by 45 tank. I'm going to try and explain the plants that we have used, kind of equipments that we have used, and the fertilization regime, which is the most asked question around our tanks. Guys, the tank that you are seeing here is a rescaped tank. To tell you the fact, when we had a pause for maybe last couple of months, we have rescaped almost all the tanks in the gallery. So my dear friends in the gallery, like Rijo and Eldos and Chindu, these guys have done an amazing job in rescaping all the tanks. You are all welcome if you are around in Kochi to visit our gallery. Nevertheless, today I'm going to try and explain one such tank which has been rescaped recently that you can see. It's a 2 feet by 1.5 feet by 1.5 feet aquarium. We have tried to create a kind of hybrid Dutch style tank. You can see we have used lava rocks in this to give that bifurcation between the foreground, midground and background. The plants that we have used in this tank is Rotala blood red, which is getting very famous nowadays in India because of the availability, I must say. Then we have Ludwigia, we have in the middle the Rotala that you are seeing, it's Rotala spiky, the yellowish kind of one. Then of course we have Rotala green. Then in the middle again we have some Ludwigias, and you can see that in almost all our tanks we use this Blixa japonica, the bushy stem plant. We have a Pocosimon helfrey. Here in the foreground, this one is Styrogen ribbons, and of course the unavoidable for carpeting plant, which is Monte Carlo. In brief, these are the plants that we have used. The tank is about 2 months old. Soil, you guys know, if you are following the channel, we are big fans of Aquarium Neo soil, so we have used Neo soil in this. Talking about the equipment, the filtration is being taken care by Shiruba 308 in this tank. The filter media, you can easily guess, we have used Aquarium Neo media, the pure one. Light, within 2 months this tank has seen various brands of lights, from Azure Nova to Chigros 60 to Weak Aqua, and right now when you're seeing this video, it's been lit by Vivid Mini, Chigros Vivid Mini. Now getting on to the interesting part, which is fertilization. So in this tank, since it's an open gallery for us where people come and shop, we try and maintain the lighting period to 7 to 8 hours. Kind of difficult, still we try and maintain the period to 8 hours. And the most interesting question that we receive is fertilization regime. We do use Aquavascular, we do use Aquario in various tanks. For the last 2 months, since this tank is kept, it's fully running on Aquario fertilizers, Aquario solutions and additives. I'll try and explain that now. Monday is the day where we do the water changes in this gallery. So on Monday, for this tank, we dose about 7.5 ml of micro, which is Neo 2, and then 7.5 ml of potassium, which is Neo K. So these are the ones which goes after the water change, and along with these two fertilizers, we also dose the organic liquid carbon, which is Neo Booster. Basically this is not going to give you carbon or carbon dioxide. It's gonna try and curtail the growth or bloom of algae in the tank. That's the reason we use this, nothing else. Then we also dose this interesting product, Neo Essence. It actually it's a compound, you can say, mix of hormones and stuff like that. It helps plants to settle and grow. So you must really try this one and to see the results. It's called Neo Essence. So these 4 things goes on day 1, which is Monday in our case. On Tuesday, we dose iron, which is this case Neo Fe, and then macro, in this case Neo 1. Since we are dosing iron and macro together, we dose iron 7.5 ml, but dose only 5 ml of macro from Aquario. Then it's Tuesday, right? The second day. Wednesday and Thursday is a holiday for fertilization, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday we continue the regime, which is micro, potassium, essence and carbon. Then the following day we dose macro and FE. Then here comes the water change rate. This is basically the dosing regime. If you talk about algae, how I wouldn't say algae, it's an algae free tank. Honestly to speak, we don't have any algae free tank in this gallery or at my home as well. What we try and avoid is the algae bloom, that it doesn't look apparent, you know. So in that case, the tank is doing really well. Plants, you can see it's growing really good. Overall happy, steady tank. I'll show you some close-up footages of this tank. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye-bye.